To combat kidnapping and other crimes, Minister of Police Affairs Mohammed Dingyadi, in a recent interview, revealed the plans of the federal government to install closed-circuit television cameras, also known as video surveillance, on all major highways of the nation. However, this is not the first time the country is going this route, as two former presidents had in times past made similar pronouncements without any realistic thing to show for it. We have details in this report.
In recent times, some of Nigeria's major highways have been in the news for all the bad reasons. No more are Nigerians dealing with the bad state of the roads, but now robbery and kidnapping are the order of the day. Fresh in the memory of many is the story of a United States-based returnee who was waylaid and kidnapped on the highway on his way to Lagos to board his flight back to the United States. To help curb the increasing spate of kidnapping, the federal government says plans are in top gear to install closed-circuit television across the major highways. Wilson Esamode is the national president of Licensed Private Security Practitioners of Nigeria, while Tanwa Ashiru is an intelligence and security expert. They described the idea as laudable, but however raised concerns on factors to be considered before installing security surveillance system on the country's highways.
It's done in other parts of the world, so we can also do it. But what we are saying is, because we have a very poor identity management system, up to now as I speak, we don't have that effective database management system.
Sometimes these technologies it's not very effective in properly identifying the person. So in essence, it may see my face, and then when you tell it, run a recognition, have we seen this person's face before? Then it could pull up your face and say, hey, it looks just like this other person, but then we're not the same people. Now, you should have analysts in the back end that are actually reviewing the footage.
Previous administrations had awarded contracts for installation of CCTV in strategic points in two major cities of Abuja and Lagos. The contract, which was awarded to a Chinese firm for $470 million under the Umaru Yar'Adua's regime, was alleged to have been increased by President Goodluck Jonathan.
And the worst part is that we are actually servicing the debt. Now, the findings of the investigations have not been publicly shared, but what we do know is that nobody has actually been convicted or has actually been persecuted for not completing this project.
Them non-do it with faceless companies that have no offices. That when there's a problem, you cannot trace them. And they let the government of the day not make it, turn it into politics. Because what happens is a politician will go and get the contract. Someone that doesn't know anything about cameras will get the contract and get somebody from outside the country.
The project was funded through $600 million credit facility. However, Nigeria Communications Satellite Limited, one of those involved in the project, said there was misconception on the part of the public, as the project had 5 components and CCTV was less than 15% of the entire project. A revisit and resuscitation of the 2010 project by the present government would save the nation revenue loss and also help security agencies fight insecurity across the country.